in life. I am death. I give everything, but I take all. I am the Savage Kingdom. The pale pack is new to the kingdom. Runaways from a barren wasteland. Two formidable hunters lead the pack. The devoted Timana, wearing her distinctive white diamonds, and the heroic Malau, with his golden collar. These 6 dogs, a splinter group from a larger clan, desperately need to increase their ranks. If their pack gets any smaller, they will never survive. They're here to defy the odds. With great leaders like Timana and Malau, a small pack can grow quickly. But they need to kill every day. Endurance. Use what we have. Run them into the ground. This power couple delivers. Their duty done. Until tomorrow. This pack's greatest asset is unconditional loyalty. These dogs die for each other. As queen, Timana alone carries the future of the pack. She is pregnant. With only 6 dogs, they are at a tipping point. Any fewer, and the pale pack is doomed. pups are your only path to survival. This kingdom is both honeypot and hell. And it doesn't welcome strangers. Hungry eyes are watching. Ready to exploit new arrivals. Months of rain fill the kingdom with life. But such riches attract bad company. The Pack of 20. A ruthless band of raiders invade from the north. Three times the size of the pale pack, they have a voracious appetite. They take what they want. This seething mob eviscerates its victims. Their size and confidence makes regular enemies think twice. But even the 20 will not raise pups here. Far too many dangers from far greater kings. Unlike the 20, the pale pack has nowhere to go. Timana is running out of time. She must den soon. Denning will keep Timana underground for weeks. Choose it wisely. Hunting without their leader, Timana, could be fatal. The five will have to kill like never before. Or they will starve. It'll be Malau's burden to lead alone. The 20 continue their rampage. They have the numbers to do as they please. They terrorize everyone. Their murderous message is clear. The Pale Pack cannot compete. Any meeting would mean annihilation. Leave now. Malau has no choice. He guides them south into the jaws of the dangerous unknown. On the edge of this great marsh, Timana has a last lucky break. Having escaped the fury of the 20, they now faced the most feared killers in the kingdom. This is the Marsh Pride's domain. Certified dog killers. It's a dangerous place for an expectant mother. Beauty can mask weakness. But the kingdom only permits the truly strong to survive. Just south of the Great Marsh, Timana and Malau defiantly carve out their own piece of the kingdom. For now, they enjoy a peaceful life. The challenge is to keep it that way. These precious pups will secure the pack's future. For 3 weeks underground, they've only known their devoted mother. Her warmth, her scent. Now it's time to meet Father, their noble leader, Malau. The hunters wait their turn. One by one, the pups meet each member of the pack. This is your loyal family that protects and provides everything. These bonds you make now are for life. They are now a hungry dozen. But the 6 new mouths don't yet hunt, and Timana can't leave. Everything rests on the gallant Malau and his loyal band of hunters. The scorch is coming. They must be ready. The once deadly 20 feel it already. They have a different problem. They are too many. Youngsters splinter off into smaller groups. Their power and authority no longer recognized. The hyenas that once cowered to the 20 now brazenly steal from them. The pale pack has a chance to rise. But with twice the mouths to feed, hunting is a full-time job. If they fail, the future of the pack will be lost. The hunters carry back food in their stomachs. Timing is critical. If they don't get to the den soon, they will not be able to regurgitate the meat, and the family will go hungry. Where are you, Malau? The hunters deliver a life-saving feast to feed the future. There is no rest for a mother of 6. This is your life, Timana, until your pups can run with the pack and feed for themselves. It's risky for the pale pack to stay in one place too long. The sound and smell of puppies will draw unwanted attention. The pups are just old enough to keep up. Barely. If they come across an enemy, it will not end well. The next 3 weeks will make or break the pale pack. A fate made worse by the mounting heat. Water is sucked from the Great Marsh. Only one source remains in the south. Marabou Pan. A desolate outpost controlled by giants. Pup-killing scavengers prowl the precious oasis, waiting for something to die. And this is the only source of water left. But the real priority is food. Every moment of every day. Now that the pups run with them, everyone is on high alert. Just keeping up is hard enough. Those left behind don't stand a chance. Imagine being lost and alone in a kingdom of killers. Two pups are missing. Their mother, Timana, is helpless. Her desperate calls go unanswered. This devastating loss shakes the pale pack to its core. Their future is now uncertain. At the height of the scorch, even the waterhole is wilting. Tempers flare. The pale pack has to drink. But angry giants will not share when the water is almost gone. With only 4 pups left, every decision counts. Timana and Malau walk a knife edge. They must drink. It's a very hostile world for a tiny pup. Timana and Malau bravely navigate through the chaos for a few life-saving gulps. But the pups don't yet have that confidence. Elephants have their own young to protect. Don't get too close. Thirst kills slowly. Elephants kill in an instant. Too risky. The pups are not ready. They will need to come back under the cover of night. Finally, the pups steal a drink. But never underestimate an angry elephant. Another pup dies in the night. These 3 tiny lives are now vital if the pack is to survive at all. To hunt, they have to leave the pups. Malau leads the hunters out. They split up. The pups are alone and need to hide. Still too young to keep up, they must find their own way to the kill. At last, their first taste of fresh meat. Life in the pack is a labor of loyalty. Protecting the young, building a future. They can only afford a short rest. Soon, they must run the gauntlet to drink again. If there is any water left. The Marsh pride's king. A relentless dog killer. Malau and Timana stand their ground. They can't win against a lion, but they cannot lose another pup. The punishing heat takes its toll on the kingdom. A giant dies at the last water hole. This is what the hyenas are waiting for. The pale pack needs to get to their water. But this lone oasis now festers with enemies. And it's not safe for their pups. The odds seem impossible. Their pups must drink, and they can't risk losing another. Their resolute leader, Malau, takes charge. Test their resolve. They're not going anywhere. has no choice. He'll provide and protect, whatever it takes. This time he needs the whole pack behind him. If ever there was a moment to fight to the death, it is now. Fight as one. For the life of the pale pack. For the life of the pups. A last charge from the heroic Malau. And the hyenas retreat. The pale pack proves their worth. And earns a future for their pups, securing them their place in the heart of the savage kingdom. One kingdom. 5 heroes. Each with a unique power. Fighting. Not just to survive, but to reign supreme. Of the kingdom is reserved for the strong. Queen of the great Marsh. Keeper of the Marsh pride, Matsumi. Slaying giants is her speciality. Proof of absolute power. Get this wrong and you're dead. takes brute strength and iron will. The Marsh Pride's power is unrivaled. Their place on the throne is secure, for now. This hard-won fortune feeds the next generation. Matsumi is growing her army. Empires are held by soldiers. Size and numbers matter. But leadership is everything. No monarchy is immortal. Enemies gather on all sides and prepare for war. A lion's power is brawn. A hyena's brains. Zalika, the hyena queen, has her own plans for the marsh. She misses nothing. Knows everyone's strengths and weakness. And what she can take from them. Steel your courage, Zalika. Grow strong on the lion's leftovers. Just don't get caught. It takes more than threats for Zalika to back down. It takes more than just lions to keep Zalika at bay. It takes the king, Sekakama. The hyena slayer. He does not bluff. He just snaps your spine. But Zalika can wait. They all die in the end. Patience is rewarded with a second-hand feast. To fuel her growing army. One step closer to her master plan. Soon, Zalika, you will have the numbers. Soon, there will be war. The Great Marsh is the beating heart of the kingdom. Control this, and you control everything. The Marsh Pride governs with terror. But rivals watch from every border. To the north, along the river, another queen rules over a lawless forest. Satao is building her own army here in the hills to wreak her revenge on Matsumi. Sekakama was once her king. He left her for Matsumi, and together they built the Marsh Pride. But Satao holds on to her ambitions. Your power, Satao, is your resilience. So many mouths to feed. They need this buffalo. But for this young pride, killing a giant is not so easy. The young lions have much to learn. And Satao has work to do. Her pride's youngsters pack muscle, but not experience. Only accomplished killers rule this kingdom. One of Satao's sons steps up. Another failed attempt. Not a good time for an unexpected visitor. Sekakama is back. Bad news for the 6 princes. The king does not tolerate rivals, even if they are his sons. Will it be exile, or will it be death? Satao's sons are forced to flee. Two-thirds of your pride gone. But you will never stop fighting, Satao. There are some that rule in the sun's full glare. Others challenge from the shadows. Saba, an elegant assassin. Her power is stealth, invisibility. Nothing is beyond your reach. Surgical and efficient. She's usually untouchable. But she now has a secret that makes her vulnerable. Her bloodline, her future. Can you keep them safe, Saba? In a kingdom full of danger? A band of ruffians approaches. Wild dogs. They torment and kill anyone in their path. Even a leopard king must leap for his life. Frustrated, the dogs turn their sights on Leopard Rock. Saba's cubs will never meet a more terrible foe. Keep very still. Any move could be your last. Safe. For the moment. But she must teach them to be invisible. To learn her special powers. There is no such thing as safety in this kingdom. More dogs on the run. The Pale Pack, refugees from beyond. Small, but fiercely loyal. Their power comes from the pack. But these challengers to the throne are trespassers now on the Marsh lion's domain. Do not get caught. Lions show dogs no mercy. Led well, 6 dogs can grow into a dynasty. Loyal alphas, Timana and Malau, carry this dream. You must find a safe den soon, Timana. She is nearly due. The next generation decides the pack's future. They alone unlock the gates of the kingdom. Motherhood is stressful, especially for a solitary assassin. Saba must leave her cubs alone while she kills. The longer she takes, the worse their odds. Get back a moment too late, and nightmares might come true. Innocence offers no protection in this kingdom. Nothing can be done. Saba's daughter is gone. Her legacy cut in half. Now, more than ever, she must protect her son, or all is lost. Satao, Queen of the North, abandoned by all your males. Your sons exiled. Your king with another. But Satao will fight for her pride of three until her last breath. Proud hunter turns thief. Trouble never comes alone. Zalika is preparing for war. The hyena queen knows Satao has no protection. Zalika is patient, persistent, cunning. Every move a calculated risk. Every risk a calculated move. With just one cub left, Saba is still in the great game. One less mouth to feed, but no room for error. The daily dilemma. Stay and starve together, or leave him alone, helpless. Saba, you have no choice. A cousin for her kitten. A momentary breath until tomorrow, when she'll do it all again. The daily grind of life in the kingdom. Kill, feed, sleep, repeat. The dry season changes the rules. Many will die. Some will rise in the chaos. Others will even thrive. The sounds of death attract unhealthy attention. Half-blind, a lone lioness struggles to find food. The Marsh's dwindling riches are her last chance. Enough of playing nice. Sekakama is the enforcer. He lets her live. Beaten and banished, she is more desperate than ever. Puppies in a den are sitting targets. It's time for them to learn to run. They're not up to speed yet. But killers won't mind. A hungry and beaten nomad is grateful for whatever comes its way. A life-saving meal for one could be a short life over. For one to rise, another must fall. The best way to take down a dynasty is to kill their young. One less soldier. One less heir. As the dry season continues to punish the land, the great exodus begins. The herds move north in search of water. The fortunes of the marsh gone. Matsumi has no choice but to follow the herds. But to walk alone is to court danger. Two nomadic males breach the kingdom. Outcasts, ready to test the current order. Now they will command this queen, Matsumi. Submit or die. For Satao and the Northern Pride, patience pays off. The great herds come to them. Finally, a chance for Satao's small pride to grow in strength. They are still in the game. A clever hyena queen feeds on chaos. Zalika takes everything she can. Grow strong. Build your empire on the suffering of others. Timana and Malau, you have lost half your young family. Protect the remaining 3 pups with your lives. The Pale Pack faces its most lethal challenge. Zalika's army is ready for combat. The lives of the pups is a cause to die for. Fortune favors courageous parents. United, the Pale Pack is victorious. Zerika lost a battle, not the war. She has not given up. Look to the Marsh pride. When the king and queen are away, it's time to strike. It is done. The lions are routed. But this war will never end. Battle lines are always in motion. On the front line of famine, the young fall first. Saba's daily struggle has no end in sight. But salvation lurks in the mud. Saba's genius is that she alone sees it. While others starve, Saba's ingenuity keeps her in the game. Only a fool comes between a queen and her pride. Matsumi's king is coming. The nomads are banished. lucky to be alive. Sekakama is king, killer, hero. The Marsh pride is united again. As long as they can stay together, they are unbeatable. But in this harsh land, no one can rest easy. Deadly rivals will always haunt the shadows, waiting to claim their share of the savage kingdom.